I gotta reinsure. Try to geek her up to take some drugs, she like to keep it pure. We can't speak on what we did in Vegas, got.
What's up YouTube? My name is Excel and this is going to be my very first YouTube video. So please wish me luck. So I've started this channel to post remakes of popular songs and today we have Central C's latest song featuring Lil Durk, Truth in the Lies. Before we get into it, before we see how this was made, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon thing on the corner. I hear it's important, so go ahead and do that and we'll get right into it. So for the song, they originally used the sample from Neo's "So Sad," I believe. But today, for the purpose of this video, we've remade that sample completely, and all the whole thing is made with stock Logic sounds. So those of you who are watching at home can follow easily. I have used some samples from outside, however, but those are pretty much very straightforward samples that you can find in almost all sample packs. All hip hop sample packs, might have sounds similar to that, similar to this, or I'm sure even Logic might have some. I just didn't go through the trouble of going through Logic samples. I hate doing that. I have my own sample packs, so I just picked something from there. But all the plugins, whether it's effects or instrument plugins, they're all stock Logic plugins. The only third-party plugin that I've used is OTT. But then again, OTT is free. You guys can download it and use it for free anyways. So I don't think it's that much of a big deal. And for the future videos as well, I'll try my best to use only stock Logic plugins. But I'll admit I might use OTT. I just love OTT. So yeah, I might use that. But other than that, nothing. No third party plugins. I hope so. I'll try my best. So yeah, let's get into it. Let's see how the lead sounds. This is what I've done.
Cherry Production.
That's basically the lead I've made. So it's 3 layers, 1 harp. The harp's basically doing this. It's playing the melody and harmonizing it as well. They're harmonizing it with a sixth below. But the stock Logic harp, it just doesn't sound as good as the original harp used in the sample. So there are some frequencies that are feeling empty in the Logic harp. So I've used some, other layers to fill out that harmonics. When you hear it all together, it's barely noticeable, but it is definitely filling out some harmonics, which are absent in the, Logic harp. So as you can see, there is intro lead and then another lead that I've named it, but they're both basically just the same things. The same instruments are used. It's just that they've been treated differently. When I listened to the original song, I heard that, I felt that they're treated differently, and I'm not a huge fan of doing a lot of automations. And Logic has this weird glitch where if you turn plugins on or off in between playback, it just makes a click or pop like sound, and I just want to avoid that at all costs. So that's why I just duplicated the tracks and did some different treatments. So this lead sounds like this. I've basically boosted the highs with some multipressor. This is not something I would normally do for this purpose. I'll just put in a instance of Fresh Air plugin by Slate Digital, again a free plugin. But since I said only stock Logic plugins, I've used a multipressor to boost that high end, that airy, shiny high end over there. But for the when the vocals come in, when the verse starts, I haven't done that. I've taken that off. It's more focused on the mid range than the high end. See, this one feels a little bit weak, but then again, it's the intro, so it makes sense for that to be weak compared to the verse. That's how they've done it in the original, so I did the same thing. Then we have a string section coming here. It's basically just playing a sustained A flat fifth chord. That's basically it. Yeah, there's a small riser over here. It's just basically a white noise sweep. I've used a tremolo to make that stuttery effect. Without the tremolo, it sounds like this. I'll show it to you. I'll solo it out and show you. That's how it sounds. When I had added the tremolo, it gave it that stuttery effect. Yeah, sounds nice. And then I added a second tremolo to pan it from left to right. Pretty cool, huh? All right. So that's basically it. Then we come into the verse.
About your love, feeling suicidal, but I keep my head off. Out of pounds, couldn't count you, that's why I need my bread up. I told everyone I'll call her up.
Nothing too much going on. It's basically the same thing repeated. Except the treatment for the lead is the sample is a little bit different. That's about it. Let's get into the drum section. That's basically the drums. This is a kick. This is the rim shot I've used. I think it's pretty much very close to the original rim shot they've used. I'm pretty happy with that. And the hi-hats, that's pretty similar too. And there's the stomp thing.
You was copping and shoes in your size. I kept it real with you, cause I thought you wouldn't mind.
That's basically it. Then we have a percussion going on over here. Just one note off beat. Panned it to the right. A little bit to the right. So again. I really like that percussion. It gives it that, I don't know, it gives it a very good flavor. So yeah, then we got the we got the 808. Sorry, I love ODT so much that I can't stop thinking about it. So yeah. I've layered the ODT with the kick as well. Whenever the ODT is coming, the 808s are coming. I don't know why I keep saying ODT for 808s. Again, so sorry. So whenever the 808s are coming in, I've layered it with a kick for this, for that glide, I've just used the kick over there as well, but it's, I've reduced the gain on that one, so that's not that prominent. That's pretty much it. Over here, we have another impact. Oh yeah, there's another effect over here. Basically just a laser zap kind of thing with some delay on it. And there's this impact over here.
Let me pay my respect.
I've just taken off the lows and a little bit of the highs as well.
Let me pay my respect. I'm press the button, let's restart to the day that we met. Without your love, feeling suicidal, but
so that's basically pretty much all of it. The whole song's there. Just taken some. When it comes to the second verse, they taken out the percussion and the stomps, and they bring it back again. Then they take it out again. So that's basically it. And there's another element coming in at the outro. And another thing at the outro is that I have put a high cut. After the vocals are done, I've put a high cut, so that goes like
fuck
this.
you like a slug, also think about it overnight.
I believe that's what they've done in the original as well. The lead sample, that sounds a little bit, it sounded like the highs have been taken off, so I've done the same thing to maintain the originality. So yeah, and there's another two pads coming in over here. That sounds like this. Pretty much straightforward. So that's basically it. So yeah, the whole thing sounds like this.
Your love, feeling suicidal, but I keep my head off. Out of pounds, couldn't count you, that's why I need my bread up. Tell me love, I know what it was, I gotta reinsure. Try to get her up to take some drugs, she like to keep it pure. We can't speak on what we did in Vegas,
So yeah, that's pretty much it. I've just added a limiter and just boosted 6 dB of gain. Then there's another remix effects at the end that's also there in the original. It goes like this. just a stop effect, tape stop effect. So yeah, that's all of it. That's the whole song. So thank you guys for watching, and I just want to let you know that I'll be posting regularly from now on. So do keep an eye out for more videos, for new ones. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys.